Welcome back to our channel. I am Hobbiter Ralph, and for today, we are going to deal with this extra math challenge topic. And our topic for today is from grade 9 math quarter 2 module 7. And that is the simplifying radical expression using laws of radicals. So, these are the examples of radical expression. And to simplify this, we are going to use again the laws of radicals. So let's start. Number 1, we have here square root of 400 x cubed. So how to simplify that expression? So, number 1 is again square root of 400 x cubed. First, to simplify this, we need to separate the constant 400 and the variable x cubed. So that is equal to square root of 400 multiplied by square root of x cubed. And as we can see, this number is a perfect square. So if we are going to get the square root of 400, that is equal to 20. So we have here 20, and this x cubed is not a perfect square. So we need to separate the factor of x cubed, which is the perfect square, para ma-simplify natin. So we have x cubed can be factored as x squared times x, because x squared times x, using the laws of exponent, that is equal to x cubed. So if we are going to get the square root of x squared, that is equal to x. So we have 20 times x, and square root of x times square root of x. So we have 20x, 20 times x, that is 20x square root of x. That means that the simplified form for the square root of 400x cubed is equal to 20x square root of x. So tapos na tayo sa number 1. So let us proceed to number 2. Number 2, we have cube root of 54 x raised to the power of 6. So dito naman sa number 2, yung index ng radical sign natin is 3 kasi cube root. So again, yung gagawin muna natin is i-separate muna natin yung constant at yung variable. So we have cube root of 54 times cube root of x raised to 6. So let's begin at cube root of 54. So para makuha natin yung simplified form ng cube root of 54, kailangan muna natin prime factorize yung 54. So ano yung prime factorization ng 54? So using different process para makuha natin yung factors or prime factorization ng 54. Pwede tayong gumamit ng prime factorization 3, ganun. So the prime factorization of 54 is equal to 2 times 3 cubed. Yan. So that is 2 times 3 cubed times cube root of x raised to 6. And as we can see, we have here cube root, and the cube root of 3 cubed, or again, we have here an exponent of 3. So the cube root of 3 cubed is equal to 3. So we have here 3 cube root of 2. And yung cube root of 2, nakasimplify na yan. And eto naman, cube root of x raised to 6. As we can see, yung exponent ng x dito is 6. And 6 can be divided by 3. So x or 6 is 6 divided by 3, that is equal to 2. So that means that the cube root of x cubed is equal to x squared. So multiply lang natin 3 times x squared, so that is 3x squared times cube root of 2. So the simplified form for cube root of 54 x raised to the power of 6 is equal to 3x squared cube root of 2. So that's the answer for item number 2. Okay. So now let's proceed to item number 3. Item number 3, which is 3 square root of 72. So as we can see, dito sa number 3, wala tayong makikitang variable. So constant lang lahat. So yung gagawin natin, let's focus on square root of 72 kasi yung 3, ano lang yan, coefficient lang yan. So, square root of 72. Again, kailangan muna natin kunin yung prime factorization ng 72. And 72, yung prime factorization ng 72 is equal to 2 cubed times 3 squared. Ayan. And 3 squared, the square root of 3 squared is equal to 3. So, pwede natin ilabas yung 3. Yung may iwan na lang is yung 2 cube. Yung 2 cube ngayon, pwede nating i-factor or pwede nating i-separate yan as 2 squared times 2. Okay. Because 2 squared times 2 is equal to 2 cube. And yung square root naman ng 2 squared natin is equal to 2. So yung mangyayari, magiging 3 times 3 times 2 at yung may iwan na lang na radical is 2. And 3 times 3, that is 9 times 2, that's 18. So that means that the simplified form for 3 square root of 72 is 18 square root of 2. So that's the answer for item number 3. Now, let's proceed to item number 4. So item number 4, we have cube square root of 3 over square root of 5. So again, wala tayong makikita ditong variable. Pero yung makikita lang natin is yung denominator may square root sign. Sa mathematics, kapag yung fraction ay kapag yung denominator ng fraction ay may radical sign, so hindi yan ma-accept as final answer. You need to rationalize that. So para ma-rationalize natin ito, meron tayong process sa pag-rationalize. So, paano ba natin ito i-rationalize? Sa makikita natin, yung index ng denominator natin is 2. So, square root lang. So, madali lang kapag square root. So, yung gagawin lang natin is, we need to multiply square root of 5 to our numerator and denominator. Para, yung denominator natin is magiging whole number na. So, we need to multiply square root of 5 kasi yung square root of 5, yan yung denominator. And as we can see, square root of 5 over square root of 5, that is equal to 1. Diba? So, any number multiplied to 1 is equal to itself. So, parang wala lang din nangyari. So, we have square root of 3 times square root of 5. Since both of them are square root or the index is 2, so, i-multiply lang natin yung radicals na 3 at 5. So, square root of 3 times square root of 5 is equal to square root of 15. And square root of 5 times square root of 5, that is equal to square root of 25 or equal to 5. So, yung denominator natin is 5. So, that means that the simplified form for item number 4, square root of 3 over square root of 5 is equal to square root of 15 over 5. Ayan. So, tapos na tayo sa item number 4. Now, let's proceed to item number 5. So, let's this. Item number 5, we have square root of 2x cubed over 10xy. So dito sa square root of, dito sa item number 5, kailangan muna nating i-simplify yung radicand natin. So, as you can see, yung numerator and denominator natin parehong may variable x. And 2 and 10, pwede nating masimplify yan. So, this is equal to square root of 2 over 10, pwede natin gawing 1 over 5 yan. So, pwede na natin hindi ilagay yung 1. So, 5 na lang dito. Tapos, x cubed divided by x. Using the law of exponent, kapag mag-divide tayo ng variable or ng exponential expression na may parehong variable, pero magkaiba yung index, yung gagawin lang natin is ma-minus lang natin yung mga exponents nila. So, 3 minus 1, that is equal to x squared. At yung y, may iwan dito sa denominator, and that is equal to square root of x squared over 5y. Pero, hindi pa ito yung simplified form natin. So, kailangan muna natin i-rationalize. Kasi ito, sa law of radical, square root of a over square root of b can be written as square root of a over square root of b. So, ayan. So, pwede natin i-distribute yung radical sign dito. So, that means that square root of x squared over 5y can be written as square root of x squared over square root of 5y. And as we can see, yung numerator natin dito, x squared. So, the square root of x squared is equal to x. So, we have x over square root of 5y. Pero, yung denominator natin ay may radical sign. And square root siya. So, yung index is 2. So, yung gagawin natin, we need to multiply square root of 5y sa numerator at sa denominator natin. Same sa ginawa natin sa item number 4. So, now, we have x times square root of 5y. We have x square root of 5y. And square root of 5y times square root of 5y, that is square root of 25y squared, or equal to 5y. So that means that the simplified form for item number 5, square root of 2x cubed over 10xy is equal to this. So erase muna natin ito para masulat natin yung final answer doon. So we have here x square root of 5y over 5y. Ayan. So tapos na tayo sa item number 5. So let us proceed to item number 6. Item number 6, we have cube root of 3 over 4k. So, yung radicand natin is nakasimplify na. So, separate, yung gagawin na lang natin is i-distribute natin yung cube root sign. So, we have cube root of 3 over cube root of 4k. Now, ano ba yung gagawin natin? Magmamultiply ba tayo both sides ng cube root of, or both numerator and denominator ng cube root of 4k? So, since cube root ito, may ibang process. So, yung una muna natin gagawin, titingnan muna natin yung denominator. Yung denominator natin is 4k. Kung i-factor natin ito, or kung i-prime factorize natin ito, 4, that is equal to 2 squared. And yung k is k lang, k raised to 1. Yung goal natin is dapat 3 yung magiging index nila. So ano ba yung kailangan i-multiply dito para maging 3 na yung index nito at ito 3 din? So di ba yung kulang na lang dito is 2 raised to 1. Kasi 2 raised to 1 times 2 raised to 2 is 2 raised to 3. Dito naman sa k, since this is 1, k raised to 1, so we need to multiply k raised to 2 para maging k raised to 3 at cube root of k raised to 3 is k na lang. So that means na yung i-multiply natin dito sa cube root of 3 over cube root of 4k para matanggal yung cube root sign sa denominator is cube root of 2k squared. Yan. So, cube root of 2k squared. So, kung i-multiply natin yan, since yung numerator natin, since both of them have an index of 3, so i-multiply lang natin yung radicand. So, it will become cube root of 3 times 2k squared, that is 6k squared, over eto, cube root of 4k times 2k squared. So, that is equal to cube root of 8k cubed. And now, the cube root of 8k cubed. So, the cube root of 8k cubed. So, separate natin, cube root of 8. Yung cube root of 8 is 2. So, lalagay natin dito 2. At yung cube root ng k cubed is equal to k. So that means that our denominator is 2k. So the simplified form for item number 6 is cube root of k 6k squared all over 2k. So we have here cube root of 6k squared over 2k. So yan yung item number 6 natin. Now, proceed naman tayo sa item number 7. Last item for this topic. So, sa item number 7, we have fourth root. Yung index natin is 4. Fourth root of 1 over 72. So, wala tayong makikitang variable dito. So, constant lang lahat. Now, ano yung gagawin natin dito? Since nakasimplify na yung radicand, yung gagawin lang natin is distribute natin yung fourth root sign. So, fourth root of 1 over fourth root of 72. And fourth root of 1 or nth root of 1 is equal to 1. So, fourth root of 1 is equal to 1 over fourth root of 72. So, meron pa tayong makikitang radical sign dito sa denominator natin. So, ano yung gagawin natin? So, let's focus on the radicand of our denominator, which is 72. Kukunin natin yung prime factorization ng 72. What is the prime factorization of 72? So, yung prime factorization of 72 is equal to 2 cubed times 3 squared. 2 cubed times 3 squared. So, since our denominator is fourth root, para matanggal yung fourth root sign, yung goal naman natin dito is dapat yung exponent ng 2 at 3 magiging 4. So dito, 2 raised to 3, ano ba yung kulang para maging 4 ito? So ang kulang lang nito is 2 raised to 1 or 2. Dito naman sa 3, 3 squared siya. Since 3 squared siya, yung kulang natin dito is 3 squared din. Kasi 3 squared times 3 squared, that is 3 raised to 4. That is 3 raised to 4. Yan. So, yung kailangan nating i-multiply dito, mga ka-Hobbiters, is fourth root of 2 times 3 squared, or fourth root of 2 times 3 squared, this is 18. So, yung kailangan nating i-multiply dito is fourth root of 18. Yan. So, fourth root of 18. So we have 1 times fourth root of 18 all over fourth root of 72 times 18. Again, since 72 is equal to 2 cubed times 3 squared and 18 is equal to 2 times 3 squared. So that means their product is equal to 2 raised to 4 times 3 raised to 4. And the fourth root of 2 raised to 4 is equal to 2, and the fourth root of 3 raised to 4 is equal to 3. So we have here fourth root of 18 all over 2 times 3, which is 6. That means that the simplified form for item number 7 is equal to fourth root of 18 over 6. And that is the answer for item number 7. So, may natutunan ba kayo mga Hobbiters? So, kung meron, please follow us on our Facebook pages, The Hobbiters on Extra Math Challenge, Math Goes Beyond, and pakifollow na rin yung Assistant and German Academy. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Hobbiters on Extra Challenge, Math Goes Beyond. And ayan. So again, I am Hobbiter Rav, and see you sa next math tutorial video natin. Stay negative sa COVID.